Well, what is it? It's Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday night. I tell you what, this is the first night that I actually didn't go out and do anything. Um, well, I went to the hardware store. I went to a couple hardware stores, get a few things. That was about it. That's actually all I did today was went to the hardware store twice. Went to one, and I went to another one, got some stuff, did some things around the house here, and then now hung out with a couple of the aunts. Stopped over. Aunt Chenna and Aunt Eden stopped over today. We ate lunch with them at the house here. Well, they had a bunch of fish and stuff they cooked up. Um, I had chili, Hormel chili. I brought a bunch of this stuff here. I got 13 cans of this, so I just ate like half a can earlier and then a half can just now with some crackers. Been drinking a shitload of water. I guess I really didn't have a lot of pop today, actually. I thought I did, but I didn't. I only had a little bit of Sprite and then a small 7-Up or a Mountain Dew, but just kind of dehydrated the whole time. I tell you, we've been go, go, go ever since we got here, pretty much. I think this is the second night I've actually maybe rested. I think, I don't know. We've been going the whole time. There's 10 of us that went to Manila. That was fun. The family got to see Manila, the capital, and my brother and sister-in-law and their kids all got to see it. And then we took Uncle Ray. He passed. We took his wife and her 2 kids too with us, and that was a good time. Gemma Bell, she set everything up. She did an excellent job. My wife, I gotta hand it to my wife. She's an amazing woman. She's taking care of everything on this trip here. She's setting everything up. Fantastic. She's doing a fantastic job. She really is. She's enjoying it. Like she says, I mean, it is a little bit of a vacation for us, to get away from work in that sense, but it's all about the family on the Manila trip. That's all about the family there, so they can experience that, and we enjoyed it too. There's no doubt about it. The traffic, I tell you, that traffic is intense. It just takes forever to get across town. It could take you literally an hour to get, 3 miles, couple miles. It really can. I mean, it sounds impossible, but it's true. It's true. Manila's the most densely populated place per square mile, I think it is, on the planet. I mean, there's so many people. But it's a great city. It just takes forever to get anywhere. I mean, we did a few things each day. We could have did a lot more, but everywhere we went, we went to a lot of big places. We really did. And we spent all day at these places, I mean, the kids they were having a blast everywhere we went. And the family had a blast too. I know they did. They all did. I asked them. They says, yeah, and I had a blast. It was great. Manila's a great city. You got to watch where you smoke. I like to smoke, so I mean, it's kind of you got to kind of watch where you smoke, and I mean, I push the limits pretty good. I'll play dumb and act like, oh, I don't know any better, and then a police officer or a security guard will come over and say, you can't smoke here, no smoke. And they just kind of laugh and, otherwise, some of them just don't care. you know, they're just doing their job. But no, they're all really friendly, and there's a lot of security. I mean, man, they're running around with sawed-off shotguns and shit. You know, pretty cool. You know, you do feel safe. I tell you what, you really do. I mean, you know, everywhere you go, there's security guards. It seems like, you know, it really is. Um, yeah, yeah. That Manila's something. I tell you what, the last two times I've been here, in 2015 was my first year. 2014. It was 2014. Yeah, it was 2014 was my first year here, and then 2017 was the second time. And as far as Manila goes, before, you know, I just stayed at a hotel once I got off the plane to catch a few hours sleep, grab a shower, and that's as far as I, you know, didn't really get to see much. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. It's pretty crazy. I love all the transportation. There's so many motorcycles. It's just unbelievable, the motorcycles. And they're everywhere around here, too. I'll get out and about and show you a bunch of different bikes and Jeepneys. Those are really cool. I need to get out at night and go. There's a couple malls here where they kind of all congregate at. And there's some really neat ones. I mean, these guys spend a lot of time, you know, dressing these things up. They're old Army Jeeps, and they turn them into these, you know, put long benches in them and stuff and whatever, and haul people around. The thing is with those, you got to know the routes, you know, and I don't know the routes. I don't know, you know, I guess on the windshields it tells you what the route is and stuff. They can only go in certain areas. I know. I think some of the trikes might be the same way. I'm not sure. But that's what I take. I take trikes. Like I said, I usually take off from here and walk up the road, catch on the main drag there, Rizzle Avenue, I think it's called. And I'll just stand there, and when a trike comes by that looks empty, you just like this, or hey, you know, and they'll pull over, and you just tell them where you want to go, and you know, and 9 times out of 10 they know where to take you. The problem I have is trying to get back home. You know, it's called Barangay, I think 18 is where we're at here. But a lot of, you know, I think there's something else I should be saying with that. But now today, the one guy, a few times actually, I just say Barangay 18 off down Imperial, you know, down by this church, and I got it on my phone. I screenshotted it, and a lot of them will say, "Oh yeah, I know where that's at." And actually, one of the drivers today actually knew my brother and sister-in-law, so that's cool. And so I says, "Yeah, that's where I'm going." But I just do that, and that was pretty cool. I like to take those rickshaws, you know, that one in that video, those pictures I posted, that blue one. Those are starting to get those are starting to get pretty popular around here. I was talking to one guy, he said that there's like 20 or 25 of those running around. I think a certain company owns all those. And those are really nice because, you know, for the, you know, the bigger guys like myself, and the, you know, if there's expats around, or, you know, Westerners, you know, we're a lot bigger people, we can get in and out of them. And it works good if you're, you know, you buy a lot of shit and you want to take a lot of shit, you know, at the store, and you can, you know, throw that in with you, or you got a family, you know. I'm sure it works great for the Filipinos too, because, you know, a lot of them have kids, and they can just climb right in there with all their, you know, their shopping stuff, groceries or whatever. So those are really cool, and they cost a little more, but you know, what do? You know, I mean, usually so if I go somewhere, I'll actually look at my phone to see the time, you know, and I'll I'll count the minutes. I'll look to where when we start and then when we get to the destination, and I'll kind of judge that on how much I pay them. You know, as a rule of thumb, 50 pesos, you know, buck or whatever, that'll get you anywhere pretty much. It'll get you up to, I'd say, the other day, 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, I think you can get by with that, with 50 pesos. 10, 15 minutes, drive. Now the airport, that was, I think that was like the one day where me and my brother-in-law went to meet the family in Manila. That was what was that? I think that was like 450 pesos, or 550. Maybe it's 550, 450. I think it's 450, and that's about $10, $8, $9. Give them a tip, so make it about $10. And that's that was exactly a 30-minute drive in a perfect world, from up the road here to the new international airport. So a 30-minute drive for about $10. Yeah, that ain't bad. Whatever. I mean, if you ain't got transportation, you got transportation. But they made some good money on that one if you think about it. But some of them bikes, boy, when we were going to that airport, that one was, what was it, a CT100, I think it was, Kawasaki. Boy, that thing was just struggling to get up them fucking hills with my big ass in it. It was. I mean, they just, the little bikes struggle on some of these hills around here. And then a lot of them are just air-cooled, So, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's just amazing. They're fun to ride in, and I'm getting better about getting in and out of them. For a while there, I was fucking, goddamn, the back of my leg was getting chewed up because it was rubbing on them. Now, I just kind of crawl in there and just kind of fucking swing my ass around in there. And then when I get out, I just I'm kind of like a dog in a little dog house. I just kind of back out instead of trying to climb out because they're just too fucking small in there. But no, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. A lot of diesel fumes. Sometimes you get a lot of that. When you're in the trike and you got a jeepney in front of you and it's just shooting that fucking diesel fumes at you. You get a bunch of black smoke on you and shit. Breathe that in, but fuck, that ain't too bad. Traffic's pretty bad here sometimes. Well, like when I went down the second time to the hardware store, man, it was fucking bumper to bumper, literally. And these guys get inches from each other. I tell you what, these guys are really good drivers around here. I mean, that theory of you got to keep your head on a swivel. I mean, they do, but yet they're always focused straight ahead, and they're kind of like this a little bit. I mean, ain't nobody want to run into anybody around here. There's hardly any traffic lights. Fuck, I don't know how many traffic lights are in Legazpi, if any. Maybe there might be a couple, but I mean, it just works. It just works. The system here works. People go fucking anywhere and everywhere, right at you, the wrong way. It's just, and there's no road rage. I mean, I'm sure there is, maybe, but I don't know. I've never seen any fucking road rage. Every time I'm riding with these guys, these trike riders, it just, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, you gotta have patience to drive here. That's for fucking sure. It definitely makes you think about, us back home in the West. I mean, I don't have too bad a road rage, really. I really don't. I don't get road rage. It is what it is. My job, I get paid by the fucking hour. I get there when I get there. But, it's pretty interesting. And everybody's smiling and saying hi to you. And, the thing that it is, too, this is, Legazpi here is what, about probably, it might be what, I don't know how many people, 100,000, 75,000, 125, whatever, 50,000, I don't know. But, I'm starting to see a lot of people that I'm recognizing, and they're recognizing me. Hey Brad, how's it going? And it's pretty cool, it's pretty cool. So I'm getting the feel, and everybody's friendly, and they'll help you. If you're trying to go somewhere or whatever, look for something, they're more than happy to help you out. They really are. But it's been pretty good. But anyway, guys, it's been about 15 minutes or so here. I'm just fucking rattling on. The wife wanted me to go with her earlier, with her and the aunts down to the boulevard. And I says, baby, you know what? I need to let my legs rest a few hours here, at least today. So, but, yeah, I'll tell you what's happening here soon here. But we got another big, pretty cool thing coming up. All right, well, Bacher out.